We're back!
We're hungry!
And this time, we are in Jalandhar, Kent, where if you want to go to get a good meal and you can't decide between lunch and dinner, you pick up somewhere in between and you get these great pakoras at Jawali Pakoda Guy. And this bazaar is called the Sadar.
Which is very different from the other bazaar, which is also called the Sadar Bazaar, but that was in Ranikhet.
So that's not the other Sadar.
Oh, it is Sadar, brother.
Say bye, mother. So now we've established it. This is the other Sadar, my brother, my mother. And it's the truth. But the good part about it is you get some really exciting pakoras over here. So we're going to dig our teeth into that. What I loved about Jalandhar, though, while coming in, every time we asked somebody for directions, what was the first thing they asked us?
Where are you going to go?
Why?
Why you want to go there? No, this is completely wrong. आप यहाँ मत जाओ. ये तो बिल्कुल useless. आप वहाँ जाओ. Everybody has an opinion.
Yes, people in Jalandhar are obviously really passionate about their food.
And what's interesting and exciting about these pakoras, that they're not your standard pakoras, not paneer, not maida. This is actually lentils, masoor dal and some other sort of dal, which is pounded down and then deep fried. Really healthy.
Really?
Yeah.
As long as it's deep fried and it's lentils, sadly, it'll be really good. But what I like about this place, take a look at this, it's left me wide-eyed in case you're wondering what's wrong with my face. This place was established in 1852.
This shop, started by Mr. Jwala Prasad, is 156 years old. And fortunately, the pakoras are not that old. They're nice and fresh and they're very, very tasty.
Yeah, that's not just any masala. That sweetened chutney that they put on top of this is obviously made of jaggery. You get a hint of the flavor, and the radish is really nice and crunchy and it's fresh. The pakoras are hot and put together. That's a really exotic meal. What I want to point out to you over here is this beast. That recipe is 156 years old. This one is not that old as you think it would be. I used to have this when I was a kid, which is
150 years ago.
recently. And the good part about this is called a banta. You stick your finger in it and you pop it down. The fingers become bigger. It doesn't go in that easily. But the banta is as good as it always was.
And you can drink it this way, or the way we used to drink it, put lots of rock salt in there, get it all fuzzy, move it around, and then spray your friend. Since we're older and more responsible now, we're not going to play with what we eat or drink.
156-year-old pakora recipe. That's 5 years before the War of Independence in 1857. But now these pakoras are free. As in they're liberated. They're not free. They're free for us. Am I tying myself up in knots?
In fact, there's a couple of gentlemen at the table right next to us who come all the way from London. London, Sam?
I come from London.
And you've come all the way just to eat the pakoras?
I heard about the pakoras and I said I must go there. And my friend come from London as well. He told me about these pakoras. They're so tasty. I never even eaten these before.
Is this the first time you're eating these?
This is the first time I'm eating.
And you, sir, have you eaten these before?
He's the one who told me about these pakoras. And I said, well, we must go. And my wife come along. She said, we must eat these pakoras.
And how do you find them? Are they actually good? That good?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. They're so tasty. Never eaten pakoras like these before.
Well done. Sir, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਚਿਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਪਿਛਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਕੌੜੇ ਖਾਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਇਹ ਵਾਲੇ?
नहीं, मैं हर साल ही होना every year.
Every year. Did you have them when you were a young kid or?
Probably 8-year-old.
Okay, so from then to now, is there a big change in the taste or are they still the same?
Same.
Still the same, just as good.
I was born in Punjab.
Okay.
District Jalandhar, Guraya. I lived there about 44 years.
Okay.
And I come every 2 years, every other year. And I tell you what.
And so, bottom line, is this the best pakora that you ever had?
Nothing like this.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
There we go. With us are Mr. Gopal, Mr. Vipin and Mr. Mahendra Agarwal, who are the descendants of the gentleman who started this shop 156 years ago.
Not we, our grandfather.
Yeah, so descendants?
Descendants of
it was your grandfather and your great-grandfather.
Grandfather.
Haji. So I want to ask you this: has the recipe changed in 156 years?
No, recipe is the same.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Otherwise, how could the people like it?
And is it a secret recipe?
Yes, top secret.
Everywhere we go, people start pulling out secrets.
So did British officers and all also come here to eat the
They
pakoras?
must be at that time. I was not born. I think they must have been coming here.
It is a really fine pakora, and we wish all three brothers all the best, and hopefully this pakora will be here for another 150 years. Bright and sunny day on National Highway 1. Jalandhar is about 10 kilometers that way, and Ludhiana is about 50 kilometers that way. But these 60 kilometers go by really fast because this highway is extraordinary. The only problem, the traffic moves too fast for my liking.
The traffic can never move too fast if it means you're going to get to some food at the end, which is what it's like here. The pakoras got us through the evening. It's now breakfast time. We're barely 10 kilometers, like Rocky said. But people here are obviously in a hurry because 10 kilometers and 15 minutes driving out, there's a breakfast place called the Lucky Vaishno Dhaba. And in case that's not enough to fill your appetite and you want to do lunch quickly, 10 yards down that way is the place where we're going to go for lunch.
Lucky Ram, Lucky Sham, Lucky Singh, Lucky King, Lucky Yadav, Lucky Yadav, Lucky Ram, Lucky King.
This place started in 1967 and here with us is Mr. Jasbir Singh, the man who runs it now.
Sir, sab tusi bahar likha hai best breakfast. Te best breakfast che ki हैगा ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ order ਕਰੀਏ?
ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਪਰੌਠਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੁਲਚਾ ਟਾਈਪ
Okay.
ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰੀ ਕੁਲਚਾ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ
Amritsari kulcha.
ਨਾਲ ਮੱਖਣ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾਲ ਦਾਲ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਦਹੀਂ ਜਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਅਚਾਰ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੜੇ ਟੇਸਟੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ
ਤਾਂ ਅੰਡਾ ਨਾਨ ਵੈਜ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਕੁਝ
ਨਹੀਂ ਮੀਟ ਆਂਡੇ ਸ਼ਰਾਬ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਰਸਨਲੀ ਵੀ ਨਾਨ ਵੈਜ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਨਾ
Vegetarian ਹੈਗੇ।
ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਕਦੇ ਖਾਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ
ਖਾਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਦੇ so there we go. The best breakfast consists of the Amritsari kulcha, dal, etc. Lots of white butter, which looks exciting. It sounds very good.
All vegetarian.
And he's a vegetarian as well. So, what to say? Sir, sab aise photo bhi lai hai tusi Dara Singh hege, Badal sahab hege, Mika hega, Omar Abdullah hega.
ਇਹ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਬੜਾ ਫੇਮਸ ਸਟਫ ਹੈ ਸਾਡਾ
ਅੱਛਾ
ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਬੜਾ ਫੇਮਸ ਸਟਫ
ਫੇਮਸ ਹੈਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਵੀ ਫੋਟੋ ਉੱਥੇ ਲਾਉਂਗੇ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ
ਪੱਕਾ ਨਾ?
ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਲਾਵਾਂਗੇ
So there we go. We've got a promise. We're going to be put right up there. Dara Singh ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾ ਲਾਣਾ ਉਹ ਥੋੜਾ ਹੱਥ ਭਾਰੀ ਹੈ We don't want to be right next to Dara Singh, but everybody else is good.
The gentleman actually has a security guard with a big gun standing right behind. We finally might have come to a place where we cannot run away without paying.
Or we can.
Or we can try.
Yet to pay the bill, Mayur and Rocky. This is an old jungle saying. Yet to pay the bill, Mayur and Rocky run faster than 10-gun bullets.
This is what the Lucky Vaishno Dhaba looked like 1979, not even 30 years ago. And now take a look at this place. If you look up there, it's got 15 people for 24 terms. They were chief minister, and there's a question mark out there. Opportunity. Who's going to be the next chief minister? I vote for Rocky.
Tis I. Look at it this way. We're entertaining. We never pay our bills. And we can provide lousy governance. So here's how seriously they take their no booze policy. Over here in Hindi it says Sharab pee ke AC room mein jana mana hai, which means that you cannot go into the AC room after you drink alcohol. Sadly, if you look this way and up here at point number 1, it says the same thing in Gurmukhi or Punjabi. It says you can't walk around and drink alcohol over here either. So where can we drink alcohol?
At home. That's why we suggest you do it, because if you're traveling through on the highway, you should not be drinking anyways, because you can't drink and drive.
Yeah. The exciting part about a meal in Punjab is the pickles for me, because these are phenomenal. They're all made over here. What we have is the mango pickle, traditional mango pickle, huge, chunky, made over here itself, and that's why it's so good and unbeatable. This is a sweet mango chutney. Oh, it smells so tangy. I can't wait. Here is the nimbu achar or the lime pickle, which is legendary. It's supposed to be very famous over here. What about those?
There's the green chutney, there's the mixed chutney, and there, unusual in Punjab, at least for me, is bamboo pickle. They've used bamboo shoots, whole chunks of it, and they made pickle out of that. For me also, what's super exciting is look at the variety. This is breakfast. There's 3 different types of paneers. There's raita, there's chanas, there's salads. There's 3 different types of rotis. Lots to eat and lots of different types of things to eat.
We have a mixed juice over here, which is fresh, squeezed right there and brought out to you in 2 minutes. And look at the size of the makhan on each half roti. And this is not just for us, it's for everybody who comes over here. We are going to be really healthy, happy. This lovely beast is my favorite roti to eat in Punjab. This is the missi roti.
It's single and unmarried. Missy.
Single, unmarried, tastes really good and it's about to get lucky.
National Highway 1, Jalandhar. Come here, meet Missy, get lucky.
And if you don't get lucky, you can always get the bamboo.
The paneer, the chana, all very good. I want to talk specifically about this bamboo pickle. It's really nice and tart. It's almost like it's been fermented and then pickled. So it's got a little bit of spice in it, but it's got a little bit of a... At the end, I love it.
Now here's the bottom line about this food. It's awesome. You're going to open a dhaba and you're going to give people food. It should be like this. If you ever come down Jalandhar way and you don't come to the Lucky Dhaba, you're really missing something. This place is exceptional, isn't it?
Unlucky for you if you don't come here.
Of course, those of you who like us can come to Lucky Dhaba, and while you're here, you might as well check out Jalandhar and Ludhiana because it's closed.
One staple of the winter diet from here is missing. You might be wondering why there's no makki ki roti and sarson ka saag. Corn roti and saag made from the leaves of the mustard plant. Well, there's a little place, a little down the road, where we're going to go and try that out. We have to leave something for the next meal. This is one place that Rocky's really dying to grade. So without any further ado, here's Rocky and Mayur's report card. Rocky, taste.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Ambience.
8 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8.
How about the service?
I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
And the guys are really nice. How about value for money?
7 on 10.
I'll go with that 7 on 10. Cheers to Lucky Dhaba.
We really good, lucky. In the national order of things, after breakfast comes lunch. So we are going to go and find our way to lunch as soon as we can get it right because it's quite far away.
After eating a breakfast like that, I'm in auto mode, so I'm not walking. Carry me or get me a vehicle. Well, welcome to Haveli.
Well, we made it, and now we're going to eat well.
Along with eating well, you also need to keep hydrating.
We're really plumbing the depths of this joke now.
But if we keep going, maybe we can win the Pulitzer Prize.
We're going to walk away before one of us throws the other one down here and we kick the bucket.
All right, I'm going to drop this too.
Before we dig into the makki ki roti and sarson ka saag, we're going to take a little tour of a place called the Rangla Punjab, which is part of the Haveli.
And we're going to see what we can get to eat in there. Come on, let's go. I'm hungry.
And something else.
The tour of Rangla Punjab starts from here, where you can pay 125 rupees and get a coupon for a thali, and also to view the museum.
Which is a bit of a cultural tour. If you go straight to the Haveli, you can get the same thali for 100 rupees. But here you pay 125. So 25 is for Rocky and Mayur's cultural tour.
you can see, we're right at home over here. We managed to sneak in without paying the coupons, so the Rocky Mayur culture is already well established before we've got into the museum.
We've got a bit of teamwork going on. We're in the most important part of an Indian household, which is the kitchen.
Yeah, but this is not going to be a very good wife for any one of you. She's been on the same roti for like 3.5 hours.
Well, then again, she doesn't talk much.
That's true. So in case you're wondering what this whole museum is all about, it's all about recreating the entire feel of a village in Punjab. And it's a big one. So here we are at a traditional scene from Punjab.
Really called making hay while the sun shines.
And setting him free. Free, go, fly, fly. It's amazing how lifelike these figures are. He's real. It's a real guy.
One of the figures just raised the eyebrows at us. This village scene is called spinning a yarn.
This particular village scene is called dinner and snacks.
I am very sick of this humor. I'm going to take a walk.
Here's the one. Oh, you're looking kind of hot. This fleeting, nostalgic village scene is called Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. How are you doing, darling?
This village scene is called Accounting 101.
And this is the reason why we didn't have any financial meltdowns in the good old days.
They even had online banking. मुंशी जी 2 साल से खाना खाया पैसे नहीं दे पाया 2 साल और छोड़ दो नहीं. And this little village scene is called The Cultural Tour Has Ground to a Halt.
I'm going to take that so I can keep a handle on things. This village scene is called The Strapping Young Men of the Village Trying to Impress the Girls by Playing Death-Defying Sports.
Tapu is very dangerous. Kids, don't try this at home. Death-defying leaps are over. Lunch is just a hop, step, and skip away.
Cheating. He cheated. He cheated. I'm the one. I'm the one.
Welcome to the Haveli, India's answer to the drive-in restaurant.
Lucky we took a lift with this guy because he's dropped us inside the restaurant. Thank you, Paji. I love the menu in this place. It's really cool, and I'm a real fan. That museum was really nice. It also weirded me out just a little bit. It's this whole thing about, now you think of it, that people from cities or NRIs come back to Punjab and they come into a museum like that. Some of the kids would have never seen village life, and it's almost non-existent now.
So it's almost like Rocky and I walking into the Museum of National History to look at a man.
Yeah. Well, we could just as easily look in the mirror and see a real man.
Sarson ka saag, for those of you who might not know, is made from the leaves of the mustard plant. Traditional food in winter in Punjab. We used to have a lot of it growing up in winter. And this is just like home. It's not blended too much. It's still a bit chunky. Nice bits of garlic and oil in it. And a little bit of spice.
That is a really good sarson ka saag. Having said that, I have a little bit of it here as well. Chutney. Which is really good chutney. That's a pudina and chili chutney, or a mint and spicy green chili chutney. It's really special. Dahi ballas, shahi paneer, dal, mixed vegetables, rice, and a little bit of traditional peer. Served with a papad. And that, for 100 rupee value, is a really good thali.
I ordered and I'm now enjoying the makki ki roti and the sarson ka saag, which is corn roti and mustard leaf saag. Super, super tasty. Along with that, you get a lot of butter, which is pretty standard in Punjab, and shakkar, which is sugar made from jaggery, and ice cold lassi, or chaach actually.
Looks pretty good.
Tastes even nicer.
I found a little exciting thing tucked away between the katoris over here. That is a radish. It's spicy and it's pickled. The food is cooked really well and obviously painstakingly prepared so that the clients can understand that there's a lot of effort gone into this. What do you think?
I agree. Very often you come to places and the setting is beautiful. They spend a lot of money on the furnishings and on fancy menus. But when you get down to it, the food's not that good. Here at the Haveli, that's not true. This food is absolutely fabulous. It's kept up to the standard that you expect when you walk into a place like this.
Now, this delightful meal brings us to Rocky and Mayur's report card. Mayur, taste.
I'll give it a 9 on 10.
I'm going to go with that 9. Ambience?
I'll give it a 7 on 10.
I'll go with an 8.
Service.
The service, an 8.
Agreed. And value for money?
7.
7 too. Punjab never disappoints, and this time too, it's come up aces with everything. The food, the people.
That's true. This time we've had so much ghee and butter and milk that our next leg of the sector is going to be somewhere really, really far away from here.
We're going to get out on these fabulous highways and head out, but not before we give you the
Food court. Punjab's been really good. It's treated us really swell.
from the Sarso Ka Saag to the village bell.
They didn't let me drink anywhere, bloody hell. But now I've got dimbu pani.
So all's well that ends well.
You locked it, didn't you? Unlocked it, yeah.